Dear Mum, this past semester reminds me a lot of our band's last summer competition. I was all set and raring to play, but disaster struck unexpectedly, in that case, the form of a fallen pick. I was distraught, but you were right there to comfort me, just like through the semester. From my bi-weekly breaking down bike to multiple safety scares, you've been a fountain of support and love. Our talks, though sometimes relatively somber, help me see the bright side of things and get ready to take on life. Donkey for your unceasing support. These images represent the little good times I was able to find this semester, in part because you encouraged me to seek them out instead of hoping they would fall in my lap. Truly, thank you.
Sometimes there's just going to be rainy days, but you taught me to look on the bright side. I found time to have fun splashing around in puddles and getting extraordinarily soaked. You taught me that it's all about perspective. Sometimes you have to look at something from a completely different angle to see the true beauty of it. Adventure and beauty want to be found and renew us, but we just have to seek it out. It could be hiding right under our noses and we don't even know it. Oh, and I also found a little slice of home here. Local parks. On campus and off, I get to visit awesome parks and zoom around to my heart's content, whether by blades, bikes, or foot. And I'm always finding new ways to get outside. Sometimes it'll be chasing a positively perfect butterfly, or sometimes it'll be searching for that very last pop of spring before winter takes over completely. I think I get my love of nature from you guys. Hanging out in the woods with you are some cherished memories. In the woods, everything is both constantly evolving and standing still. Sometimes, down in the hollow, I think things are simpler there in the best way possible. I found, too, that even simple things have the power to give life. Wind pushes the windmill so it can crank and crank in an endless marathon of movement. The dying tree transfers the life it has to the birds that get food from it, and the dead stump provides the perfect place for moss to spring up. I think it's beautiful how in nature there are so many examples of life flourishing in the face of death. This image is my favorite. The statue completely captivated me. It had frozen over the night before, and the morning sun had melted the frost off her face. Even if we feel that numb, worst day ever vibe at the end of the day, tomorrow's a new day, and those past worries will melt away. Even if we have to dig, we can always find light wherever it's hiding. I'm fortunate, however, because I have a constant source of love and life that illuminates any of the dark times. You don't shine as bright as one light, Mum. Shine as bright as 100 lights, and illuminate the sad darkness that can surround the world. I'm so lucky to have you in my life. Love forever, Christy.